Salute.
Cheers.
It's Saturday brunch on
It's the brunch hour on the podcast.
It's the brunch hour. Happy Saturday, my little kings and queens. Episode 9.
That's right.
With us today we have
The band mom,
dear friend, Allyssa Cornier. Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. I always have to double check because
François.
Cornier.
Yes, that's exactly how you do it.
Of all the accents, I don't know why I did the Italian hands. I can't do a French accent.
French do that too.
Do they?
I think so.
They do the madone?
Yeah.
The madone?
They don't say that though.
They go, madone.
What's going on with you, Alyssa?
Yeah.
We did a lot of talking before we got on here.
Yeah,
so.
we honestly, we did a lot of catching up. We're
Yeah.
very late. We were supposed to meet at 11 to do this, and it's about 1:30. But if that isn't a brunch situation,
Yeah.
I don't know what is.
I woke up at 11, to be honest with you guys.
Must
Yeah.
be nice.
Didn't you also wake up at 11?
I woke up at 10.
Oh, shit.
I woke up at 8. It's fine though.
See? Early morning riser over here.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, if baby
Busy
Maddie
day.
needs his sleep.
Yeah, no,
that's
it's all
for
good.
sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm graduating at the end of June and I'm really excited.
Nice.
So that's all that I'm really thinking about.
What are you doing like booking wise? Like, we know you from like booking shows and photography and stuff. Do you have any shows that you're working on that are coming up that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, Cosmic
Drop it.
Bloom is going to be turning 3 this year, which is really
Hey.
exciting.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Cosmic Bloom.
Yeah, so I am trying to book a show this summer to celebrate that. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
just kind of want to include all the bands that like have been there for me and
Yes.
you know that like
gonna
I don't
pop
know
off.
like
Are you
I
going to
just love
drop
you
the
guys.
lineup? Or when is that? You don't have to do it here.
That's in the making.
Okay.
But
Fantastic.
could I say that the Swells are maybe
We're down.
gonna
Oh,
be
we're,
there?
it's gonna,
We're there.
We're
Yeah.
cracking, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh,
make
yeah.
that drive for sure,
gonna be
Highland
in a-
Park.
dude. That's anything past North
track.
Hollywood for me is like, oh Jesus,
Tough trek.
oh God. It's there's Good Friday, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
we decided
what's
Good Friday.
Thursday? Holy Thursday.
Holy
Good
Thursday.
Friday. Swanky
What
Saturday.
happened on Thursday? The Passover, they had dinner? Or that was on...
Was that Good Friday?
No,
Is it
Good-
Holy Thursday or Holy Saturday? It's Holy Thursday. What's Saturday?
They just
Sexy
kicked
Saturday?
it on Saturday. Yeah,
They
nothing really happened on Saturday. I don't
It was
think
brunch.
Yeah, they had brunch.
They had the last brunch.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm
we're
so
going to
excited
hell.
I'm so excited for Jesus to come tomorrow.
It's gonna be. I'm having a good dinner tomorrow night. Let me tell
Are
you.
you?
Yeah.
Are you going to
I'm my
grandma's?
grandma's house. Yeah.
Oh, from what I've
What's
heard.
on the menu?
Lamb.
Ooh.
That's like a classic.
That's a
like,
classic thing, 'cause
Sunday thing. 'cause
Christ is the lamb,
the Lamb of God, and you're gonna eat.
You're gonna
him.
eat him?
and I'm gonna eat a lamb. Yeah.
Do you think you could do the Nicene Creed or something like that from memory?
What's that?
You went to a Catholic all boys.
I don't know that stuff though.
It's like the right, the like rites of like the Catholic faith. You guys, Catholic. You guys are Catholic, right?
I wasn't raised Catholic. I just went to a Catholic school.
Oh,
I was
you're
raised just like Christian. Yeah, just like kind of like.
Oh, so maybe you don't. Maybe then
non-denominational.
you might not do the Nicene Creed.
No, I don't think
It's
so.
like one of those really long-winded prayers that everyone recites.
Yeah.
So you've been to Catholic Mass, going to Crespi and
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
So you know how they do all those prayers that are like everyone says them in unison, and
Yeah.
it's like it's taking like 5 minutes to,
From the book.
yeah
Yeah.
from the little book.
I could probably rattle off the Lord's Prayer. That's the most common one, right?
Which one is that? I've forgotten all this.
Our Father, hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth
that
as
one.
in heaven.
I'm not gonna say it all that.
Give us this day our
This
daily
isn't
bread.
the Easter podcast, all right?
Yeah,
Not that
man.
it can't be.
I mean, sorry. I just wanted to see how much of my religion I remembered. It's not really. I don't know.
I could probably, I don't know. But I didn't get a lot of the traditional, like the. I don't
Dude,
know a lot of that
Catholic.
stuff.
I was like confirmed in the Catholic Church, and I had to remember like all those prayers and stuff. I had to pick a saint and like bullshit why
Who's
I
your
chose
saint?
him.
Who's your saint?
Dominic, Saint Dominic.
Dominic. I like that.
I don't even remember what he's the patron saint of, to be
Really?
quite honest with you. Yeah, but I chose it because it sounded cool, and it was going to be a part of my name.
Yeah.
Like when you choose your confirmation name, it becomes a part of your middle names.
Is
Like,
he Irish? Do you even know that?
No, I think he's Italian.
With Dominic is the
Yeah.
Italian name. Yeah. Alyssa, do you have a saint?
yeah. Are you religious?
I'm not religious.
Were you like born into a religious family? Like, is your family
Not
religious?
really, but my best friend as a kid, her parents were very religious. They were super Christian.
Mm-hmm.
They were like involved in church and everything. So, like I used to go to like, so her mom ran like a daycare from her house. So I would go because, you know, like I needed daycare.
Yeah.
And I became like best friends with her daughter. And so I was like, oh my God, I like love spending time with her so much. Like, could I sleep over?
Yeah.
And my mom would only let me sleep over on Saturday nights and not Fridays, which meant I had to go to church on Sunday.
With them.
Yes.
Hell
And I was like, oh my
that's
God, like
not
I don't want to get up at 6 a.m. Like,
Six?
yeah, because they were,
That tight?
you know,
and
part
it's
of
a
the
long church situation then. If you're
I would
waking
be
up
there
at 6.
for a good like chunk of the day. And I
Whoa,
was just
chunk of
like,
the day?
Your mom's didn't pick you up?
no, she was like, you can go to church. I was like, I don't want to.
You're
like,
no,
I'm
you don't
tired.
get it. I don't
Yeah,
want
that's-
this is Sunday.
I was in elementary school and I was
Bruh.
like, baby needs her sleep, you
no
know?
cap, dude. That would be-
Dude, yeah, that's
but they're
rough.
like, no. God's time.
They had me do that stuff. My folks.
I would have to go to church every Sunday. It was
Yeah.
such a drag. Not that I have anything against like religion or Christianity, but going
Mm-hmm.
to church on Sunday is
It's
such
just like
a
this
drag.
is the weekend.
It's just
I would have
like-
to go to Saturday school in the mornings for like a
Oh,
couple
wow.
hours, and then the next day also go to church. So
Yeah.
like, it's like, dude,
7 days a week you're there.
if you want a kid to turn away from the church, that's how you do it, bro. You make them devote like 5
half
hours
of
of their
their
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah.
yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah.
It was terrible, but hey,
All rise for the hymn of the hour.
the mimosa, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Yeah.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in beverage.
Beverage.
Amen.
Anyway. Slurp, everybody.
It's mostly champagne.
So one thing we were talking about before we started recording this that we all need to do as a group is go-kart racing.
Yes,
MB2.
I'm super excited.
We know what we need to do is get it, like, go on the website and get it, like, as if we're, like, renting it out for, like, a kid's birthday party, but it's just us.
That would be really cool, actually.
Get a cake. What is
Yeah.
the cake gonna say?
Vroom,
Yeah.
vroom.
Vroom vroom, little Timmy. Happy ninth. From us at like what was
MB2.
MB2 to you.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I think it's in Sylmar. There's
Sylmar?
one in Sylmar and there's one
It's just
somewhere
go-karts
else.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a go-kart track. You race around.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. Good
It-
question.
It was indoors, right?
It's indoors, yeah.
Is there anything outdoors? Do you know?
Outdoors would be cool too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get burnt
That's
to a
fun.
crisp out there.
We can just take our cars outside and race.
Dude,
Yeah, we could do
let's
that
pile
too.
up.
You know?
Let's play Rocket League with our cars.
Yeah. Well, let's just play like Gran Turismo. What is that the name of that video game?
Yeah, Gran Turismo.
Yeah, we'll just play that, but with our real cars.
Fuck it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
That sounds you mentioned that. That sounds like a blast. I haven't done that. I think I've done it twice in my life. I think once I was actually like 18 or 19, and then once I was like 15, but I only went once because my parents were like, this is
Yeah.
too expensive.
How'd you like it?
I mean, it's a blast. It goes by pretty quick.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, that's the only problem is like if they only give you one lap around or a couple laps around, then you're like,
That's why we have to do the
lame.
party plan.
yeah, exactly. We gotta get the whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to burn out.
Yeah, I want to burn those tires down.
It's hard to steer. It's not like
yeah,
it's not
imagine no
yeah.
power steering.
no power steering. Yeah, it's not like driving a regular car, folks.
No, not at all. But the reason that came up is because Alyssa got me into F1 racing.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're an F1 person,
Big time.
yes.
dude.
Yeah.
Talk to me about
I've been
this.
a big fan since March 1st, 2021.
Oh, this is one of your
I know a
COVID.
day. Yeah. I was like hanging out with my roommates. They were
Yeah.
like, hey, do you want to like come and hang? So I like went in the room and they were watching F1 on their TV. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, like, what are you playing? Like, it looked like a video game. And I was
Yeah.
just like, that looks fun. You know, like, I love racing games. And he was like, have you ever heard of Formula One? And I was like, no, what is that? And he was just like, you know, it's like the world's fastest like racing cars. And I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, like they could go over like 200 miles per hour. Yeah, it's pretty intense. And so he
Yeah.
started getting into like the science of it, the engineering and like the aerodynamics. And I was like, oh my God, like I had no idea, you know, like what kind of like science like goes behind, you know, like racing.
Yeah.
And so it's really crazy that there's like hundreds of people like on these teams, on each team.
Yeah.
And it's like super expensive and you have to be smart to be in it, you know, like
Yeah.
it's insane. So it's just like the team's crazy. The drivers, like he was telling me that
Yeah,
they
they're
like
smart.
work out Yeah, they have to study. Like, you have to know the car, like their steering wheels. Oh my God, they have like so many like buttons. They change like they could probably go up to like 8 gears or something. Like, they go so fast, and there's so many things. Like, all of the steering wheels are different. Like, each team has like a whole different thing, and everybody has to be like, they have regulations, but like everybody has to have like their own, car that like their own team like engineered. And so it's just like really cool to like see how
that's right.
every team is like that. Like, there's 10 teams. You guys want me to get into this?
Get into it.
Yeah.
10 teams, 2 drivers each. So yeah, and like they all have their different sponsors. And they'll like, be named after them. So it's like there's Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo. Like, it's like it goes on. Like, it's just kind of crazy. And they have like
that
these...
Red Bull has a car.
Yeah, Red Bull. They have 2 teams. They have 4 drivers.
That's the fuel, bro. You just pour a bunch of Red Bull.
Yeah.
Sugar free.
They won the championship last year, like the world
Red Bull
championship.
Did?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they broke Mercedes' 8-year streak.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was pretty crazy last year.
Those cars are crazy looking. They look like toys.
Yeah.
They're like, it's amazing how fast they go.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to watch?
Not yet, but me and Wyatt were kind of talking
we're
about...
We're trying to go to Vegas in November 2023.
They just dropped, like they announced that they're racing in Vegas next year, and my friends want to go. Sarah, if you're listening to this, let's go.
Sarah, we're going.
Buckle up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Vegas, I think that'll probably be my first one, and I'm really excited.
Is there any more this year that are like kind of local or not really?
I think the closest one, if they're not racing in Mexico, then they're going to be racing in Austin, Texas.
Oh, and that's before Vegas?
Yes.
Ooh,
yeah, that'll be this summer. Yeah. I don't really have the money for that. Yeah. But yeah, so there's that. They might, I don't know if they're racing in Canada, but they have a track in Canada. And a new one in Miami. So yeah, there's a lot.
You really know a lot about it, huh?
I know. Yes.
That's amazing. I feel like we've talked about this in passing, but
yeah. So after my like roommate got me into like just telling me all that, he was like, let's just watch like the series on Netflix. And I was like, oh my God, there's a Netflix series about this. And so we watched it, and I just fell in love. Like, it's like super dramatic and very entertaining. So you like learn about the drivers and the teams and the drama that's going on between them. There's a lot of politics, and
it's like the Real Housewives of
of Formula One. Yeah. So yeah, like that just got me into it, and then I got Salma into it, and we got the F1 TV subscription, and we started watching the races.
Do you guys have?
You have a subscription?
Oh yeah, and I like follow like a lot.
Do you have a favorite racer?
Yes, Pierre Gasly. He's French, and he's in AlphaTauri. That's Red Bull's like sister team. He's my favorite, number 10.
So do you and Salma buy like? Can you buy like jerseys or like?
Yeah, there's
shirts?
merch.
There's merch. You have the merch.
There's like merch for
I would buy Ferrari
the teams.
Merch.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
I really want a jacket of theirs. But yeah, she got me merch from Etsy.
Aw,
that's pretty
it's so cute. Yeah, for Gasly. So I I have a shirt of his. She got me a really cool poster, like an official F1 poster for the first race of last year, which is the one that we watched.
Aww.
So yeah, like
full circle.
Yeah, I have to still hang it up on my wall. But yeah, I follow like all of them on social media.
That's sick.
Try to keep as much. I don't know. I love just knowing what's going on because there's so much.
Do you watch F1 racing and then get in your own car and want to drive really fast and like they do? Or
okay, so it's kind of weird. Like after getting into F1, no. Mm-hmm. But before, when I used to live in Oakland, oh my God. Yeah. I was a danger on the road. Like I was going so fast.
Yeah.
Speed racer. And so I was just like, oh, like I love racing. Let me watch this. And so after learning about what they go through when they crash and like hearing them talk about it, because, I listened to a podcast about F1 too. But they talk about it like, people will ask, it's like, oh, like, do you drive fast? Because or, like outside of the track because you have these sports cars, and they're like, no, actually it's like super unsafe. And like, we know like what the danger is on the road. It's like, we don't like, well, the drivers will be like, I don't drive fast. It's unsafe. And so I'm like, damn.
It's kind of unfair for them to say that though, because they get the outlet of getting to drive really fast. Like, like,
have you ever really like on an open road just really opened up?
Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, no, fun. I was gonna say like when I like a couple years ago, my friend Joel introduced me to that show Top Gear and Grand Tour. And after I would watch that show, I would like I used to live in Chatsworth and I used to go drive my car up into the mountains and like
Canyon stuff like that.
Race down the hill like really fast. Like there's all these like turns and I would like just like see if I could do it like at a certain speed and I was getting into it, but then I stopped. Because
it's dangerous.
It's a little dangerous, and I didn't want to fuck up my car mostly. Because
it's that racing's an expensive thing to get into.
Yeah. Well, plus if you have a regular car, like it fucks up your tires and like your
we don't have time for that.
Exactly, we don't have time for that. I don't have Red Bull building me cars.
Yeah, not yet.
Would you?
This episode is sponsored by
Red Bull.
Use
Wyatt needs a car.
Code Wyatt needs a car. Check out redbull.com.
Please.
For your creative sugar-free Red Bull.
Exactly. You can put some sugar in there.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
You can have some sugar.
Would you, is there a car, like now that you've gotten into that, is there a car that you would buy if you had like a lot of money? You have like a dream car?
No, actually. I don't really care for like the sports cars. It is something to think about. Absolutely. But I don't, that's a really good question, but no.
Dang. Do you have a dream car?
It'd be really cool. This is going to sound super lame. I know people are going to, like, car people are going to be upset. It'd be really cool to get, like, an original, like, 60s, like, electric blue or, like, a really nice, like, cherry red Mustang.
Oh,
like
yeah.
A really, like, classic, like, 60s Mustang.
Yeah.
But then, and this is where it becomes troublesome, I would gut it.
And make it electric.
And put, like, some really crazy
Get the fuck off.
see what I know. It's crazy.
No, I think that would be cool, too. Because you kind of like, modernize it.
Exactly.
Like an old look.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I mean, honestly, I'd just be super stoked with like a Tesla or something like that, like a Tesla Plaid or something like that. And I'm into electric cars and stuff like that. I like gas shit too, though.
Like, it's the future.
Yeah, I get doubles. of the Tesla.
Yeah,
triples even.
What if you took a Tesla and you gutted it and you put a gas engine in it?
Oh my god!
Someone did that.
Really?
I think someone actually did that.
What a troll.
Someone took, one of my students was telling me about this guy that took gutted a Prius and put like a supercharged engine.
Oh my god, that's
like a really dinky ass Prius and supercharged it and so it could go just dummy fast.
I wish electric cars looked, I mean Teslas
okay to laugh.
Oh my god, no, I'm just like, that is just so funny.
That's great. There should be a stem of F1 where they're all Priuses, but
that
they still go
insane.
that fast.
It'd be funny to see it, like that would be interesting because a lot of these like F1 or like all these races, like the cars are built by the team.
Right.
It'd be really interesting to see like where it's more level playing field, where like all of the drivers are driving the exact same make and model year of car, and they're all vetted and like they're given to them on the the day of or whatever, and like just to make it more. I think
that's kind of like how IndyCar does. It's the American F1 thing. I think they manufacture like the same thing and everybody gets it and they like change aspects to it. But
I know nothing about racing.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's okay. That's what I'm here for.
I fucking know.
Dude, would you ever go to a NASCAR event, or is that too boring?
I was thinking about that because I get ads for it and I'm just like, oh my god, do I do it? But they do like 500 laps, and I don't know if I could.
It's like hours.
Sit through that because like F1's their laps are like a minute and a half.
How long is an F1 race? Like an hour?
Like an hour or two.
Oh, okay, an hour.
Yeah,
okay,
it's pretty fast because like they're going.
The cars are fast as fuck,
and they have to like get back to drinking champagne and having sex.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, exactly. Like they need time for that. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
This is really digging into my champagne and sex schedule here, guys.
Yeah, like I can only race this car for so long.
Would you go to a NASCAR race?
Yeah, I think I'd be pretty open to go to anything, like any live event. Like I'm in. Yeah. You know what I actually was thinking about getting into? I was talking to a coworker of mine last night. Is scuba diving.
Yes, that'd be fucking
I think
sick.
I would try that.
I would definitely try that.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be interesting.
I just want to lead an adventurous life.
Exactly. Just trying to, you just gotta try everything.
We get so worried about like money and stuff like that, or like spending and like, oh gosh, like it's such an expense, like traveling. It's like, dude, just fucking go out there. Like you'll figure out the money stuff, Yeah,
the money will come.
Save,
Yeah.
You gotta do these things. You gotta
do these things.
Are you serious? Did you just cough?
It's my allergies.
Alyssa's ripping a fat bong behind the mic right
now. Can you I know we talked about it before. Can you not smoke meth while we're doing the podcast? Yeah. After is fine. We talked about it, but if you
guys, why?
It's just really disrespectful because it's Wyatt's house and his neighbors have complained
before.
Smoking
a lot in this house.
It's just weed is one thing, but the meth is I don't know. It's just we'll cut this out, but anyway. Scuba diving.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I would love to. I was actually just thinking about that.
Are there any destinations? Are there places that you would like to scuba dive in?
That's a good question. The Pacific Ocean.
That's it. Yeah.
The
Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific Ocean. The Indian Ocean.
Where is the Indian Ocean?
It's around there.
In India?
Yeah.
India?
Well, if there's one thing this podcast has confirmed, it's our lack of ability to identify anything related to geography. True. I don't know, honestly.
Your next guest should bring you a map, a world map, so that you guys can just
That'd be
our
funny.
Next guest should be a geographer, like a cartographer, a map maker.
It would be funny. We're talking about doing cameras. It'd be funny to have in the background a world map,
but it's all wrong.
Yeah, we'll probably be doing that soon. We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah, if I can hire an artist for something, I would make them make a really detailed
inaccurate
map, but it's wrong. It's completely
it has fictional places on it.
It's Tucson, Indianapolis, and or fictional places. Yeah, fictional places would be good too.
Endor,
Tatooine.
Yeah. Oh god.
Maps. Am I right?
Jesus. Big weekend next weekend.
Out of mimosa. What's next weekend?
Well, we're playing The Smell.
That is true.
Yes.
Get your tickets.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah,
can people get tickets?
I actually don't know. It's The Smell, so you probably people will probably paying $5 at the door.
Yeah.
But arguably even more important, the following day is we're going to the Renaissance Fair.
Oh my god, I loved hearing about that on the last episode that you were talking about that.
I'm getting really excited. I was gonna buy a kilt, but they're honestly pretty expensive, and
what did we just talk about?
What?
Money doesn't matter.
Well,
money will come.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I'm
buy the kilt. Take the vacation.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Kidding. But I did just make a purchase for my guitar, so I have to be. We got rent due in a couple weeks, Yeah. But you're absolutely. That is funny. I literally just said that. Now I'm making excuses to why I can't buy a kilt.
Are you going?
I'm gonna try to go. I know I'm going to a play that evening or that.
It's the morning. Well, it's morning, afternoon. You'll be home by you'll be home. When's your play?
I'm not sure. I think it's 5 p.m.
What's the play about?
It's called Bluebird. It's this lady at our coffee shop, the Coffee Roaster in Sherman Oaks.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which
Shout
one?
Out.
Her name is Charisma. There's actually two of them, and there's Charisma and
Charisma.
Oh man. Chevy is the other woman's name. Very nice ladies. These ladies are, yeah. Wow. And they're having a play, and we're going. Me, Frost, and Ryan are going to this play.
Fantastic.
It's going to be a family outing.
They do a real good cold brew, that coffee.
Coffee roaster is bomb.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah. And Daron has a guitar lesson card in there.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, good old Daron. Sweet boy. What are we talking about? Oh, the Ren Fair. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You want to come? It's next weekend. Saturday.
I don't think I can.
Jesus Christ.
But what's going to go on? What are your
ideas?
Lucky for you, Alyssa, it's multiple weekends long.
It is.
For real?
It actually is, yes. Well, what's going to go on is that I'm going to cosplay all day.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like real life Elden Ring for Maddie.
Yeah. I'm so into Elden Ring, bro.
Can you tell me about that?
About Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. So I don't know if you've ever heard of Dark Souls or whatever. Do you play video games?
Not really.
There's this company called From Software, and they make these games that are very difficult, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, all these games, Demon Souls. They're regarded as like some of the harder video games you can play, and they're very challenging, and definitely like a lot of controllers have been shattered in the past. And it's not by me. I'm not an angry rage quitter type person, but they're like very challenging games. And Elden Ring is like the latest release from that company, and it's so fucking good. And I'm having a great time playing it.
What's it about?
Well,
it all started in 1243.
Listen up. All the stories in these games are super. No, you're fine. I had to burp. Oh my god!
Sorry, there's a lot of moving around.
It's okay. It's just this stupid fucking conversation. All the stories in these games are super convoluted, so I like don't even know if I could paint you a narrative.
Okay.
Essentially, you play as like someone that's like a tarnished. It's like this class of people that is like regarded as like lower class. Basically, they're like these warriors that like follow this code given to them by like their deity called the Two Fingers, and they have like a whole like moral code. I know. Anyways, there's this. You're just basically trying to find this thing called the Elden Ring and like restore like.
There's a lot of sexual innuendos in the game in the story of this game.
Do you think?
Two fingers, like Elden Ring, like right.
Tri-finger,
what does that mean? I've never heard.
Like a cock ring, right?
Oh, is it?
It's the Elden cock ring.
Okay,
that's what the Elden Ring is.
No, it's not. He's gaslighting. It actually is.
It is. Come on, just be honest.
It's honestly, it's not. It's even
like
a game.
The tribe of Two Fingers. This is like whatever this is called. Like
you should
you're
play
fucking with us. That's not what this game is about.
I honestly don't even know if I could tell you what the game is about. It's very convoluted, but it's fantastic.
Good to know.
I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm like in the last quarter of it, but it's gonna take forever to beat because it's so fucking hard.
It's really long.
It's not that it's long, it's that it's hard. It's like a huge game, first and foremost. The map's like fucking insane.
Yeah.
Oh, were you just making fun of me?
No, I wasn't trying to.
And then it's just like all the enemies or like the big bosses and stuff like that are like insanely hard to beat. Yeah, like some of the shit is just like, how am I supposed to not get hit by this thing that's like gonna one-shot you, basically. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy. But yeah, that's Elden Ring.
Renaissance Fair.
So
it's gonna be your dream.
Pardon?
You said it'll be his Elden Ring.
Oh, the Renaissance Fair will be, yeah.
Yeah, I've been going since I was like a kid, though.
Yeah.
But it's way more fun when you can drink.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been since I could drink.
Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to like the way you look.
Yeah, probably.
You should just go with the guys and you guys can all,
I know. I don't know if they'd be, I know Frost works on Saturdays. Ryan's not going to come.
Dude, Ryan's going to love it.
Ryan would love it though. That's the thing.
It's gonna cut into his spinach eating time.
Yeah.
We should probably talk about music.
No, we don't have to talk about music. What's there to talk about music?
Well, I'm like interested to hear about how you got started throwing shows.
I
do want to hear that.
Yeah.
So I actually met you before I started booking shows.
I didn't know that. I thought the way that you carry yourself and like conduct all that business would have made me. I would have guessed that you had been doing that before we met.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So let me see. In like March of 2018, I met this girl. She shall be unnamed in this, but those who know, you guys know.
Yeah, we met. Yeah.
Anybody who's listening, you know who this is. I met this girl.
Freak ass bitch.
You can't say that on the radio.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. It's not.
So I found out that this person was a promoter. She was doing merch for this band that I like went to go see, and I was like, "Oh my god! Like I'm trying to like work in music. How'd you do it? What do you do? You know?" And she was saying that like she was booking shows and that she could use someone like on the team. And since I was a photographer, she was like, I can like get you into my shows like in LA and stuff, like whatever. So I ended up getting on her team. And then I actually moved in with her in December of 2018. And when we were living together in Northridge, I was so close to you guys.
I know. Rip.
She was getting these DMs from people and it became, I guess, overwhelming. And she was just like, hey, so I don't really want to book these people. Do you want to do it? And I was just like, okay, sure. Nice. And so like she, like the whole reason, like, I guess like how I got into booking was I wanted to be able to put on shows for bands that were not getting the time of day from other promoters.
Yeah.
So I ended up learning how to book from her because, like, one, I felt bad, but I was like, these people are talented. Like, they deserve time on the stage.
Sure.
So that's how it got started. So I started booking for her under her name. And then she, like, wouldn't promote it. And I was just like, okay, this is kind of awkward. So I was just, like, trying to promote these shows on my own. And then after a while, things were falling apart very quickly. So I stopped living with her. And then I stopped working with her. And, well, actually, she cut ties. So I had to kind of stop all that. But I ended up, started becoming, I like, decided I was going to do like independent promoting and put on shows for not myself, but, like put on shows for people who came to me because, I wanted to be like that outlet where bands could come to play their first shows. Like
that's a big thing. It's really hard as a very fresh band, especially as like kids and stuff, to like find somewhere to play for your first time because it's such a weird like all right, I guess we're gonna like get a couple songs, like we should go start playing some shows. It's like it's like I don't even remember my first show, to be honest.
I remember my first show. Yeah, it was just kind of like that. It was like once I had like 7 or 8 songs, and I was just like started emailing like. I mean, I had no idea what I was doing at first. I would just like look up bars or I would go on like Yelp and like Google like bars like live music, and I would just like email them. I think.
Oh wow, real go getter, huh?
Yeah.
I think my first show was probably.
It was at Amplify. That was my first show. That was those were the people that like responded and were like, "Yeah, you can play here."
Yeah.
Everyone else, I mean, like not very many people responded, as you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Amplify. Oh yeah, we played Amplify.
By that burger place.
Yeah. Amplify. They fucking gouged us. Did they gouge you guys?
No, we didn't get gouged there. We only got gouged by who, Guitar Merchant.
Yeah. God damn it. I think my first show ever was probably Guitar Merchant. It may have been where I met you when I was playing with that one band, The Indecisive.
No, you were in Big Brother.
Oh yeah, we switched to Big Brother. We were The Indecisive and switched to Big Brother.
Yeah.
That's right. God. Oh my God. We had a couple of like songs then. I would like to go back and like listen to what the songs sound like. I couldn't tell you how that music
I remember
sounded.
the songs weren't bad. They weren't bad because I remember like remembering that you guys were like a little bit better than some of the other bands that I'd heard like around. I was like, that's what kind of like interested in me. But
there you go. Wow.
But yeah. And so before, like, were you doing photography before the booking?
Yeah, I started photography in February 2018.
This is why I don't want you smoking meth.
And I'm slipping. Yeah. So I started that like in the spring. I was still living in Oakland. I was going to school in Berkeley, doing community college stuff. And yeah, so I started off with concert photography because I was going to a lot of local shows in San Francisco at the time because my college didn't have. So I graduated high school as a tennis player.
Really?
I'm like, I haven't. Yeah,
I didn't know that,
dude. I didn't know this either.
Oh my God,
you play tennis?
Yeah, I've been wanting. Like, if anyone's listening, if you guys play tennis,
I want to play tennis.
But I'll
like,
come.
I don't know. I've never played tennis
so much.
I'd be down though.
Okay,
there's a tennis court at Weddington.
There is, yeah.
But yeah, and when I was in high school, I was a tennis player for all 4 years. I was in varsity for my last 2.
Champ? Do you all city?
Huh?
Did you go all city or what? You
no, just
champ?
high school. No, but I know I retired too soon.
Yeah.
And I was also in yearbook, and I love taking photos.
Oh, yeah.
So when I started getting into photos was back in like 2008, like when Tumblr and stuff was like coming
rest
out.
in peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
it's still around. But.
I was like really into that, and so when I got into high school, I was like, I would love to be in yearbook because they have, you gotta take photos for the yearbook. So
someone's got to
did that. Yeah, I did that for 2 years for my junior and senior years. And then after I graduated high school, I was like, okay, I want to keep playing tennis, but my college didn't have a tennis team. And I was just like, well, that sucks. I have extra time. What do I do? So I started going to shows in San Francisco. And I was taking photos and videos on my phone, but I was like, I'm not paying attention. Like, these photos aren't even good. Like, maybe I'm just like bored. Like, what if I just like brought my camera to a show?
Yeah.
And so, I did. in San Francisco in February. Yeah, I already said that, 2018, because I felt like it was time. I was just like, maybe I could like take photos and
That's
like
dope.
really like it.
Yeah, and you can.
And it was really cool.
That's dope.
Because after that, I was just like, I have to go bring a camera every time I go to a show. I fell in love with it.
Yeah,
like,
that's awesome.
I really liked.
Have you ever been like, you can't bring a camera in here?
Yes.
Are there places where you'll go like where you'll just be like, oh, I can't take a camera? Like if you were to go like the Wilton or something like that?
Yeah, I usually, if it was like a more established venue, I would like look online and see what their policy is, because I don't want to, like be hella far from my car and
have to
have to go back and drop that off.
Yeah,
there are some where it's like you need a press pass or something like that. So when that happens, if I have a disposable camera, I'll bring that.
Yeah,
because it's just like photos I could take.
But
yeah,
cool.
That's dope. One thing I wanted to ask you is, like, from someone who's kind of like behind the scenes of music and like does booking and like photography and stuff, is there stuff that like bands do that, like, what's your pet peeve that like people on the music side do, in your point of view?
The first thing that comes to mind is, as a promoter, I'm about to go off.
No, there's got to be a lot of things. Please do.
I want to hear
it.
I want to hear all the disgusting bullshit.
I really like, if you are serious about getting a show booked for yourself, give me links to your music, tell me what your band is called, and give me, I don't know, like...
Can my band play? Let my band play.
Yeah, I've had ones where it's like no subject, and it's like, hey, I'm trying to get my band booked. That was it. I'm like, cool.
Dang.
You're like, well, best luck, dude. Let me know.
And like the email was like not even the band email.
Right.
I know. But yeah, so links
okay,
to your music, social media, website, EPK if you have one, like give me all the information that I need about you so that I can just decide there and figure out what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I don't need to go on a scavenger hunt, for someone who is like, if you need the help, then you need to like help me help you.
Yeah, definitely. So no, that's got to be super annoying.
When I get like random DMs being like, hey, I'm trying to get a show, I'm like, okay, when do you want to play? Where do you want to play? Do you have a draw anywhere? Like, no. It's just like, I don't have time to be, figuring all this stuff out. Like, come to me with what you want, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
So there's that. And I guess like one thing too that bugs me, it's like, if you're on a show, promote it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me that you're a great band and not have anyone show up for you because you decided not to promote it.
Right.
Like text your friends,
right,
whoever you need.
I do when I get texts from you, you'll invite like the band to shows, and I'm like, yeah, she's doing that promoter thing.
Yeah,
like I respect it.
The thing is, it's like, if I want somebody to do something, I need to provide them, like that call to action or whatever. It's like, hey, exactly. I want you here.
Literally the last time he texted us, I was like, call to action.
Exactly.
No, you got to do it. Like, hey, you guys rolling through?
Yeah, like I don't want anyone to have an excuse not to do it if I didn't provide, everything that I could possibly do. So
no, that's true. That's
it's good. Like if you want someone to show up and like you want to prove yourself to like promoters and like, I don't know, the other bands who are on the lineup, like you got to put in the work. If you're not willing to do it, then no one wants to work with you.
That's right. Yeah, that's 100% true.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we got this gig coming up on Friday or Saturday. No, Friday night. We gotta start booking that, or we gotta start promoting that.
This episode is brought to you by
The Smell.
Friday Night at the Smell.
Use $5 at check-in
at the Smell.
At the Smell.
With timer doors.
To directly benefit.
I don't know. I'll tell you right now, though. I'll tell you right now. Maddie, keep talking. I'm gonna rattle off this information.
What are you?
I'm gonna get the sponsor.
What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna get a sponsor.
I'm gonna get the flyer out.
Oh, the flyer. Oh, great. This is good. Okay, cool. We're waiting. Yeah, we've had people back when we were doing more shows stuff like, hey, when's your next gig? Or like we'd put out a flyer for a show. Wow, that was great. That was a big one. That was awesome.
I really hope you guys didn't hear that.
I hope they did.
I hope they did too. That was pretty impressive.
Taking a sip of that mimosa.
We used to do stuff where like when we were throwing like whatever, an EP release or an album release or Swell Summer Splendor back when we were doing that, I'd like curate the flyer, I'd do everything and like put all the bands, obviously all that information, just a show flyer. You know what a show flyer looks like. And then I put it out. And then like usually like most times when we do it, someone would hit us up like day of or the next day being like, hey, can we hop on this bill? And being like, no. Like, no. If we had wanted you to play the bill, we would have asked you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough. Like in the beginning when I first started booking, like people would be like, hey, could I hop on this? I'm just like,
no.
Sure.
At the time I was like, I really want to help everybody. So I was like, yeah, I guess. And so I'll squeeze it in.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
No. Anyway, this episode of the podcast is brought to you by Swells, Shuggy Shooter, and Dunk Pacino at The Smell.
Yeah.
247 South Main Street, Los Angeles. And doors are at 8 p.m.
And what day of this is this?
Friday, April 22nd.
Great. Nice.
$5.
$5. What a bargain that is.
What a bargain.
You know why? That's a great bargain and that's a great deal. You know, I may go to that show myself. I think you've called me to action. I think that I'm gonna,
I'll be there.
I think I'll be there. Alyssa, you gonna be there?
I think so.
I think we're all gonna be there.
Me and Donna are gonna go.
Donna's gonna be there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Donna's been. All right, we have. Maddie, there's people listening to this. Okay, well.
It's going to be a great time.
Thanks for the extra work now that I have to do.
No, don't. If you edit that out, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nobody's impressed. Nobody's impressed.
I'm out of breath.
If you're impressed, let us know in the chat.
We now have one person listening to this podcast. And
it's going to be me.
It's me to make sure that it sounds right.
Yeah.
I'll probably laugh when it comes up. I'm going to probably be counting and looking at the time stamp when it starts and when it ends just to see how long it's going to take. Pretty excited.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
It's a big day.
Well, anyway, what were we talking about? Show The Smell.
Yeah. Donna's going to be there.
And Donna's going to be there. Oh, yeah, I was going to say Donna's been very hard to get on this podcast.
She's a busy gal.
Yeah, she's
a very busy gal. Yeah, she is.
She just thinks she can fucking...
She thinks she can stand us up? You think she can stand us up? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
I hope she's listening.
Too.
So the other bands on the lineup, do you know them?
No, not personally.
I know Shuggy Shooter.
Yeah?
I believe his name is
Tell
Dylan.
us about that. He's
a nice guy. Super nice guy. Harry was excited to see that Dunk Pacino was on the lineup. I'm not super familiar.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I honestly don't think I've seen Shugs live, so I'm excited to see that as well.
Me too.
Dude, these mimosas got me.
Yeah.
I know. We should have got another bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Even though then I'm just going to be asleep.
I mean, honestly, I'm feeling pretty tired. But
yeah.
You know what? That's okay. I'm excited to be back at The Smell. Hopefully Daniel can come cut us off like the first 10, 15 minutes of our set again.
Yeah.
We once played... Did I ever tell you this story?
No.
So there is a homeless man, Daniel.
You don't know that he's homeless.
I don't know what to say to you.
There's a man at The Smell who looks who looks a little underbathed.
Yeah, that's what is bathed really. He's the guardian of The Smell.
Okay.
He protects The Smell. He's basically the security guard there. His name's Daniel. I know Jim, the owner, I think throws him some cash whenever they have a show, just so that he can, help make sure that there's no funny business going on. But I think it was like it was our second or third time ever playing there. And Daniel comes up to us right before the set, and he's like, "Hey, do you mind if I just like say a few words before like at the start of your set?" And we're like, "Yeah, man, no worries, you can come up." This man proceeds to get on the stage, and we're fully set up, and this man has like this really quiet monologue about like the hardships of his life that goes on for like 10 or 15 minutes and I'm just like standing next to him with my guitar,
and it's about his daughter dying and like them trying to resuscitate his daughter, and we're just like, okay, well, like not that we're not trying to be empathetic, but this was like right before we were about to play, and we're just like, the story is just like very disconnected and kind of all over the place, and
oh my god,
we're just like, okay, well,
it was very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it's that's a tough story, but and then it turned into it was like if an elevator pitch was like quadruple the time it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like within 5 minutes you kind of and it ended up just being him, like he was asking for cash and stuff. It's like, bro, I would have paid you $20 to not get up on stage.
Yeah, and then he did say that he was like, if you have any money, if you have anything like extra money or something, like
and I was like, yo,
this is like
crazy, dude. It was awesome. I think some people gave him some cash, but that was like the second or third.
Maybe we
time.
should start doing that.
Yeah, and then we did some stuff over at the Smell to like we did some shoots over there for
for the
and he was there. He was there. We had like a case of beer because we had just like some stuff for like the folks that were working, and he was there. Like he kind of came in, was talking to people. He was talking to Tristan, Karina's boyfriend, and also the director of photography on a bunch of our music videos and stuff. And he was like
trying to finesse a beer,
and trying to talk to him for like a long. He was talking to him for so long too while he's supposed to be shooting, and then he came up to me and he's like, he pointed to the case of beers, and he's like, "What are those things over there?" He's like, "What is that? Can I have one?"
What is that? Any kind of soda or something? Can I try that?
I'm like, bro, yes, you can have a beer. And then I think
he's like, I might need 2 or 3 to really get the taste figured out.
I just want to know what this is. This is what? So weird.
I don't know if I like this or not. I think
can I need one.
I think I need another one.
He's so funny, bro. I think I was just like, dude, like here's $20, dude.
Just take the case of beer.
Please go.
Oh shit, sorry.
I was like, Daniel, we have some work to do, buddy. I can't be doing this. I'm actually excited to see him though. I wonder how he's doing.
Hopefully, I'm sure he'll be excited to see you too.
Yeah. I know he would kill for us though. I'll tell you that.
He would. He protect.
He protect.
He protect.
He attack.
He attack and he protect.
But mostly he wants to try what is that drink over there.
Yeah. But mostly? Yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
you need to pee? Well, we're gonna pause then.
Okay.
Or you take the mic in there.
Yeah, take the mic in there and we'll keep going.
We'll figure it out. All right, we'll be right back. Listen
After
to these ad reads.
And we're back.
Wyatt brought up something interesting while you were in the restroom, and I think that our listeners want to constantly keep updated on this saga. Tell us about your HelloFreshes this week, Wyatt.
This is a story about our top sponsor, HelloFresh. And I kind of got burned on the meals this week.
Negative review.
A negative review. They just weren't. They're just kind of like one of them was beef flautas, which is like I don't know, just like not.
They're just like
not a huge fan of.
taquitos.
Yeah, just kind of like I was like hoping for something more.
You had to make them?
I haven't made them yet. They're in there right now.
Oh, so maybe they're good.
So you got the tortillas and they got the beef. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Some garlic or something.
I think now that I've had it for like a couple months now, I think I'm just gonna cancel it and just make like my favorite meals up from, because my favorite ones are literally just like this meal I could literally eat for the rest of my life every day. Like chopped carrots, chopped potatoes, and chicken with some sort of like breading on the chicken.
Yeah.
Literally could eat that breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life.
Chopped carrots, potatoes. It's great. Some good nutrients.
You need some greens in there.
Yeah.
Like what?
I like kale, dude.
Ugh.
Some blanched kale or something like that. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good.
We'll cut that out.
Seems like you disagree. What would you put?
Oh no.
Was it just the
green onion?
Was that enough to?
No, and then another one was this kind of this like ground pork. I don't think I'm a huge or ground beef. I'm not a huge fan of ground beef.
Oh really?
First of all,
Unless it's like a burger.
Unless it's a burger, like a hamburger patty is really the only kind of like meat like that I like. I don't really like meatloaf.
Like shepherd's pie. Oh, you don't like meatloaf?
No, yeah. See, I don't really like that stuff.
Shepherd's pie shouldn't be ground beef. Technically, it should be lamb.
But but there was this bowl. It was just kind of very overwhelming with like the ground beef.
Not enough seasoning, huh?
There was a lot of seasoning. I think that might have been a little over seasoned. Yeah, and that could have been my fault.
Because they just tell you how much salt to put in, but you're ultimately the master of your own food.
Yeah. You're ultimately your own master. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to the carrots, potatoes, and chicken.
Yeah.
And maybe some kind of mixed green salad with like some sesame sauce.
Ooh, middle mixed green, huh?
Yeah, that's my favorite kind of salad.
That's good. I like a mixed green too.
Yeah.
I like steak salad's always nice.
With steak in it?
Love arugula.
Oh yeah, arugula's great.
Love arugula,
Yeah.
Like a little steak, some nice,
Yeah, that's good.
Some thinly sliced steak, some like roasted tomatoes.
I need to get a new cutting board too.
Yeah.
I'm really like my cutting board sucks. and it's really just
you should get humiliating
to cook a meal. Well, in front of myself.
if you start cooking more regularly and stuff, you might want to get yourself a little.
I'm gonna invest.
Nice,
in
nice chef's knife, dude. You get
my knife is pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah,
I think I've cut with your knife.
It gets the job done, and I got a sharpener too. So she's sharp. I cut the shit out of my finger actually last week.
You okay?
Yeah, it's kind of healed now. It's healed up now, but
did it scare you?
A little bit because it was bleeding a lot, and I was just like, man, I just really don't want to have to get stitches in this thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
you burn.
I was like, you don't need stitches.
How deep was it?
Suck it up. I took a lighter. I was like, it was like
just like a little slice.
It was kind of deep. Like it was deep enough to make like I felt kind of like it go up my arm like a little bit, but it was fine.
Did I ever tell you that I almost cut off the tip of my thumb?
Really?
When I was a chef.
God damn. You were a chef too?
Yeah. Oh my God, I never told you guys.
She's a Formula 1 racing chef, photographer,
she's
tennis player.
Tennis player, race car driving.
What else
photographing chef.
You go fishing?
No, actually.
I told her she should get into golf.
Yeah, why don't you come golfing with us?
Yeah.
Well, we could just go to the range. We could do that today. Go to the driving range.
I can't today. Another day.
I'm going back to bed after this too.
Yeah, why and I have to nap together?
Yeah, that's fine. I get it.
I honestly feel like I do have to go sleep.
Let me know next time you guys go golf.
Yeah, wait, no, tell us more about this chefing.
Oh yeah. So after I graduated high school, I needed my first job. And my uncle had just opened up a restaurant in Oakland, and he came from New York. He moved to California because he married my aunt, and he needed a pastry chef. And he was like, Alyssa, I know that you're into like Netflix, like Food Network stuff. Yeah. Like, I need a pastry chef. Like, I could pay you on the table. Like, what do you think? And I was like, that sounds great. Like, I would love to, because I used to bake when I was in high school and stuff. So I was there for like a year and a half. I was doing desserts, and I did some like, is it like line cook stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And salads and shucking oysters and shit.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. But for the desserts, if you guys want to know,
we'd love to.
I used to do like, have you ever had malasadas or like heard of them?
No.
They're Portuguese donuts. So you could like get them in like Hawaii and stuff. So we made like those and we tossed it in cinnamon, cardamom, sugar, and we had like orange ice cream, like house made. I would make that ice cream.
Whoa.
And we had like a pistachio like crumble that we would like put on top. Oh, well, actually that was for the chocolate mousse. We had chocolate mousse with a pistachio crumble and like coconut shavings and stuff, and that came with like a white chocolate ice cream with like chocolate drizzle under. But the malasadas, we had a raspberry lime coulis.
Whoa.
Right?
Damn.
What's a coulis?
It's basically just like, it's a sauce. It was raspberry puree and lime squeezed into it, and we just mix that, and we just put that under, and that's like the sauce that you like dip it in.
Whoa.
So there's that.
Do you ever do this like at home now for fun or no?
Oh no, I haven't had time. But after I graduate, I might.
Hell yeah.
I would love to. I love baking. I love making desserts and stuff. But yeah, so I did that. I would make like house-made sorbet. I would like dehydrate fruit and stuff to like decorate that.
Wow.
And yeah, like, I don't know, it was just like pretty cool. Like presentation was,
it's like an art form.
Important. Yeah, it was like a I guess like a high-end restaurant.
Okay.
Like, it was in Uptown
Very
Oakland.
small portions.
Not downtown, Uptown Oakland.
I don't know what that means, but
I think it's just like more
swanky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't, what's the word?
High class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like
it's
that.
Epic.
It was kind of pricey. It was like a really like the restaurant is Mediterranean and like Dominican influence, like boiling crab. It was like a peel and eat like seafood restaurant.
Oh, okay.
And I think you're allergic, right?
Yeah, I'm allergic to shellfish.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have. I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
but
well, thanks.
yeah. So I used to do desserts, and it was like really fancy. So he was like, it's really important. People eat with their eyes, So he's like, make this look good. So everything that we put out of the kitchen, it was an open kitchen. People would watch me through this little window.
Oh my God.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
Well, I think you get used to it after a certain amount of time, right?
Yeah. And you're just like too busy to even really care. I'm just like, I got to get this out. But
yeah, you're just like.
Here you go.
Oh, excuse me. Like,
fucking duck in here.
But yeah, so that was the desserts. You used to make salads with like scallops and grapefruit, and it was like an arugula salad.
Scallop? What's the difference between a scallop and a scallop potato?
One is a potato seafood. And one is fish.
Yeah.
What kind of fish is a scallop?
It's like a mollusk.
It's like in a shell.
Yeah.
Huh.
And you just gotta.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, scallop potatoes are like
they're just like thinly
sliced,
and they're usually in that kind of like
baking dish.
Yeah, like gravy-ish sauce.
Yeah, it's like cream.
Yeah, creamy sauce.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of scalloped potatoes, to be honest.
I love scalloped potatoes.
Me too.
I could go for a whole bowl of those right now.
Dude. Chill, dude. Chill out, brother. What's your favorite potato dish? Is it scallops for you? Scalloped potatoes?
Yeah, or mashed potatoes.
Honestly,
you can't beat mashed potatoes. Like,
what are you gonna do? Beat mashed potatoes?
Yeah, you can't.
Get fucking out of here, bro.
Yeah.
You stupid idiot.
Yeah, you can't really beat.
Listen, it's okay to laugh. I'm pretty funny.
I know.
Do you like mashed potatoes or no?
Yeah, I love them.
This is like,
they're great.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Have you ever had well, I mean, you don't like ground beef, so I was going to ask, like, the meatloaf at Costco with the mashed potatoes. Yum.
Take your word for it.
I don't like that Costco meatloaf.
Really?
I'll make you a better meatloaf right now, bro.
Okay.
You know what's good food from Costco is the pizza that they serve.
Yeah, the pizza's gas. The hot dogs.
Yeah.
I could go for a Kirkland hot dog, bro.
Kirkland hot dog.
The fucking Hebrew Nationals, the Polish dogs.
How does Costco do that? How are they able to have all that stuff in one store?
It's a lot of teamwork.
It must be.
Because you got a Costco membership now, right?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to talk about your recent business venture?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
I don't think Alyssa knows about this, does she?
No, I bought a vending machine.
Hey.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. I bought a vending machine.
What?
What?
Like, for what? Where is that going to go? Here?
Oh, it's going in it's in right now a rehearsal room where we rehearse in like a little down the road in North Hollywood.
It's in the room where we rehearse.
It's in the room where we rehearse,
we're Wyatt's main source of income now.
We're stocked up constantly. No, it's like in the hallway. But yeah, so I bought a vending machine.
Did it have snacks in it, or you had to fill it?
No, you got to fill it. It's like a drink machine. So I went and bought drinks, and I went to Costco, and I was overwhelmed. I was like, the store is like a city.
Yeah, it's crazy. You need like a map to navigate it.
You need a map to navigate it, and nothing is in the same spot. Like there's no like drink section or like this section. It's all just like scattered about.
Yeah, like if you haven't been going there your whole life, it's just like I don't even know what to do, and now I have to go through the whole thing to figure out where I'm going.
Yeah.
Trying to get what I need.
I would love to go to. Have you ever seen like those like chef like restaurant supply stores? You know,
have I ever been?
Have you ever been?
No.
I really want to go.
Yeah.
Where they have like all like
we should go.
I would be so down because they have like all the specific like cookware and like plateware and stuff like that. They have like crazy shit you can get like really cool like
where's
kitchen utensils. They have them all over. They're just like restaurant supply stores or like chef supply stores. You know, it's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah.
I would love to just like walk around and be like, oh my gosh, I fucking love cooking, dude.
Have you cooked anything recently that was just like, ugh?
I've been so busy, I just haven't been able to do it. I'm probably going to get back into meal prep, but that's going to be boring shit. I'm going to be doing just like chicken and broccoli and oatmeal and stuff like that because that's, summer's right around the corner, guys.
Summer bods.
I got to look good, I got to be on stage, popping my shirt off from time to time.
Summer. I was telling Jason this, but swimming in the ocean really felt like a great workout.
Oh, it really is, yeah.
I feel like going back to the beach just to do that.
Fighting the current.
Yeah, just like swimming into the ocean. I had never swam that far out into the ocean, and I would like to see how far I could go.
Yeah, it was pretty choppy that day, and there was a pretty gnarly current, so we didn't go out that far, but we've gone out way farther than that.
Probably touch a buoy or something.
Double. Yeah, we could. I mean, we could totally. It's It's just scary.
I just don't like sharks.
Well, that's why we do. I feel a lot better when we're all together and we're like in a pack.
So that you all die together.
Yeah, we're like.
Well, at least if one of us dies, like the other two can take the carcass back to the like.
That's. I mean, it's true.
It's true. Like. Yeah, like both of my legs will be off, and Jason and Maddie can drag me back to the shore. Like, at least I'll have that.
Stumpy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can still play a bass with no legs.
I can play bass with no legs.
It's true, yeah.
All he needs is his hands and fingers and his arms.
Yeah, but no, that's the only reason. That's like my biggest fear of the ocean is like sharks.
I mean, I think that's valid. Right?
They're there, right?
Yeah. Fucking honestly, sea lions and dolphins are scary too. They're little fucking assholes.
That I wouldn't be. They're just like not as menacing looking. Like they're just not as like.
Sharks are. I mean, they're terrifying.
They're terrifying. They're like just like the look. It just looks like fucking like a punk rocker. Like it just looks fucking terrifying.
Oh my god, the punk rockers of the ocean.
Yeah,
punk rockers of the ocean. Like it's sea lion. Like I can look at a sea lion and be like, I can take that.
Sharks, the punk rockers of the ocean.
Yeah. Let's start. It has to be a documentary, one that you'll put on for the next album that you release or record at an Airbnb.
It'll be like rockers of the ocean.
Yeah.
Who the fuck David
out they are?
Yeah. Swimming around.
This one tells off his mother.
This one does not take in the laundry.
Yeah. But anyway.
So scuba diving though, like you're not
scuba
concerned.
diving, you're not as prone to sharks.
Okay.
No.
What do you mean?
No, because sharks never attack scuba divers.
They don't.
But what's the difference between swimming above the water? It's just the unknown.
It's yeah. I think like when you're scuba diving, you can see around you, and I think when you're scuba diving, you have a knife. You can have a knife with you.
When you're swimming in the ocean, you can have a knife.
You could bring a knife in your pocket,
but that's like not as vacation-y. It's not as like what I'm gonna have that chill in the water with a fucking knife on me for like protection.
I mean, it's the same.
What kind of peacefulness is that?
You gotta stay ready.
I mean, when I was a kid, did I ever tell you guys that I used to read animal books, like nonfiction animal books, like when we would go to the library,
written by animals.
Like Animorphs?
Yeah, like no, like nonfiction.
Like a boy turns into a rat.
Like
a girl turns
books,
into
like
a tiger.
stories of like animal attacks.
No, just like facts.
Oh, you're saying
it would be like
okay.
You said nonfiction.
Nonfiction.
Oh, never mind. I thought you said
boy meets rat,
like
and becomes it.
Just like facts about sharks and stuff.
Yeah. So like
I used to love those, like with the pictures and stuff. Yeah,
it would scare me. So there's this thing. Like I feel like your fear for like sharks while you're swimming, it makes sense because I learned back in the day, that like you look like humans on like surfboards, for example. We look more like seals, like they're
prey.
Exactly
it. That's exactly it.
Yeah. So.
And then when you're swimming under the water as a scuba diver, they're
like
I don't know what that is. That's not food. Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah. So, but like when we're like swimming on top of the water, they're like, wow, looks like a snack. Right I guess without a surfboard, it might help a little bit. Maybe the surfboard does something.
Well, we could also bring goggles and stuff and make sure there's no...
So I can watch my legs getting bitten off.
I mean, at least...
High def,
at least
underwater.
At least that. At least you could see it coming. You'd be like, fuck.
No, yeah. Sharks, am I right?
Punk rockers.
Punk rockers of the ocean.
Punk rockers of the ocean. This has been a very low energy podcast, I think.
Oh my god, am I boring? I'm sorry.
No,
it's not.
We both just didn't get any sleep. We never do this in the morning, I think.
Yeah.
It's I mean, in the morning, it's fucking almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Damn, it's already 3 o'clock. That's fucking crazy.
I know.
Where's the day gone? There's a Dodger game tonight.
Let's go.
No, I'm not going.
We're gonna watch it?
I'll probably try to watch it.
Let's watch it. I need to take a nap.
I'm going to sleep. I was about to say, yeah.
We'll crawl into bed.
Cuddle sesh.
We're all gonna have.
I don't know about all that, but
why can't you just like?
I don't know about all that.
Oh Jesus, that scared me. I actually jumped. That's how I know I'm tired from jumping at stupid shit. It's been a low energy. How's everyone feeling like on the other side of the mics or the speakers? Are you guys hearing? Are you guys feeling tired? Are you?
I guess it depends on when we put this out. We should put it out at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
They're like, yeah, we're pretty tired. Well, you guys should if you guys are tired, if you can't, take a nap, meditate a little bit. Maybe get a cup of coffee, get yourself a sweet little treat. Why don't the Stickers bar?
Celsius.
A Celsius is good.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. You're probably in the middle of your workday or some bullshit like that. Just, it doesn't matter. You're going to be fine. Yeah, your boss is a prick,
great.
but you only got a couple hours left on your shift. You can go home and masturbate or whatever. It's all going to be okay.
Whatever kids do nowadays.
Yeah. Well,
probably masturbating in the metaverse.
I'm masturbating right now. Anyways, thank you so much, Alyssa, for being on the podcast.
Alyssa,
thank you for having me.
You're a legend.
Why don't you drop your social medias? Where can people find you?
Instagram for photography is alyssa.cornier.
Go ahead and spell it.
ALLYSSA.CORNIER.
Iridocyclitis. Sorry, go ahead.
And then for shows, I book. You can find me at Cosmic Bloom Booking. That's also on Twitter, but like I'm not really active there. I should probably change that.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly on Instagram. You can find me there for shows and my photography there. Yeah, I think
we have a show on That Smell on April 22nd.
Yeah,
that's right.
Be there.
Yeah.
and say hi and say that you listen to
say
this.
Hi.
At the time of recording,
say that you loved Allyssa as a guest.
Yes,
and followed her on all our social media.
Don't come up to us and talk because we don't want to see you, but you can come up to Allyssa Cornier.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
God bless America. And God bless Jesus Christ, our born Lord and born Saviors.
Amen.
Amen.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, everybody.